Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Lewis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Bastani Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Splendid.
Good man. Happy 2025 to all of our
2025.
listeners. It's going to
Yes.
be a good one.
Look at
Best year of
us.
cigars. I'm calling it right now. Best year of cigars ever.
Since ever. Oh, ever.
Ever.
I thought we were going to go with since, but we're going to be bolder.
We're
Yeah.
going to be bolder.
All right. So
Not
today
not to
oh,
take on the Camacho bold is whatever that remember that little bold is
Yeah.
back or whatever their theme was that lasted about 6 months.
Battle of the Bold. All
Don't
right. We're
remember.
taking on the Micallef Red Robusto. Cigars 5 by 52. Comes out of the Fabrica de Micallef factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Mexican San Andres Habano. Binder is Nicaraguan broadleaf. Filter is from Nicaragua and Mexico. Price point is $7, and cigar was released in September of 2024. So with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Look, I mean, listen, I thought it was a solid blend. Cocoa, coffee, earth and tobacco. There's some seasoned wood notes, some savory spices, really balanced, long finish, medium strength. A little bit on the drier side in the second, third, but it continued to deliver those cocoa and coffee qualities. Um, final third, cocoa, coffee, seasoned wood, earth, tobacco, spices, long finish, still probably medium strength body. I had a really good burn and draw from beginning to end, so it was a nice smoke. John?
Yeah, I also thought it was not a bad blend. First third, I was getting a lot of wood, tobacco, spices, some mustiness, just balancing it out. Spices kind of intensified at points, and there was some pepper there as well. But there's some bread and some other sweeter notes that I think did a really good job of balancing it out. And I never found the spices to be overpowering the palate. So, kind of hovering around that medium, somewhere between medium minus and medium plus, and very restrained for the most part. There was some really nice chocolate notes as well. I think as the cigar continued, there was a really nice creaminess to the profile overall. But I found the sort of complexity fell off kind of moving into the second third, was more, I'd say, wood driven. Wood and spices is pleasant, but it wasn't dynamic like the first third was. And the last third, really driven by creamy wood. So again, pleasant, but not overly dynamic. Like Seth said, I think construction is excellent. The factory is putting out good product. Burn was, I mean, as straight as you really could have, and draw was perfect. So, I think, again, if you've stopped me, if you heard this before, above average with perfect construction. So, Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted oak and bold black pepper, along with some light earth. Got some light cracker breadiness that joined in a bit later. Second third saw the earth increase to become even with the black pepper, and then the final third saw the earth become even with the toasted oak up front. For me, though, I just thought the cigar had an average flavor profile throughout. Just focused around that toasted oak, earth, black pepper. The cracker breadiness was unique, but it really didn't do anything to elevate the profile. But I think this is just kind of on par with the black and the blue for me. I just see it as an average experience with an attractive price point. So even that price point, I just don't see myself really coming back to it. So, all right, let's get into the scores. We're going to start at the top with Seth at 6.2. John gave it a 6.1. I gave it a 5.65. So, Seth, how'd that 6.2 match up for you?
I think it lined up well. I know I may have gotten carried away in my ending saying that this is probably one of the better Micallefs I smoked, and then anyone who actually pays attention will realize that I gave something a higher review. But I also know that also I've been thinking about this. It has an impact on cigars you're smoking in that time frame,
Yeah.
which if we talk about the other cigars, which I don't know if they'll put two and two together, maybe they can match outfits. They'll see why I thought so highly of this cigar. Um, I $7 is really approachable.
Yeah.
I think in the giant scheme of things, it's I would say it's above average. But with the price point, it's really, I mean, gosh, yeah, you should pick some of these up and smoke them. So,
Yeah.
John?
Yeah, I'm going to echo a lot of what Seth said. I don't want to come across as bougie. I think there's such a thing as a profile being pleasant and non-offensive, and that's a good thing. And I think it's an interesting enough profile in the first third, and it's not offensive for the remainder of the cigar, that a lot of guys who are daily smokers and aren't necessarily looking to smoke a $15 cigar. I think this punches above its price point. Like this is the kind of cigar that we see from other brands at $10 or $20. So yeah, I think the score matches up well. I think I'd probably smoke this again, especially given that it's $7. I'd light one of these up again. Aaron?
Yeah, my 5.65 matches up well. Average flavor profile throughout, really good construction, just a little bit of wavy burn, but there's nothing really there to harp on. So, like I said, it matches up with the other ones that they've released with the black and the blue, around the same price point. I appreciate what they're doing with the price point. They're delivering a decent product. They can definitely probably draw in some smokers with this. Um, I'm okay paying $1 more if I can get a little bit of a better blend, I guess. I'd kind of go for. So, um, yeah, I'm not searching for this low of a price point, but it's appreciative. Any final thoughts from you guys on this?
So they got the black, they got the blue,
Yeah,
they got the red.
yeah.
So you got to go
Green is
white.
next. Green?
Green.
No,
Oh,
you
green.
gotta think like La Polina and then go like copper.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Does that mean the green's going to be Sumatra? Please no. Please no.
Oh,
Please no Sumatra. Because it's going to be
what
Ecuadorian
was
Sumatra.
the blue was what?
Blue is
Mexican.
also. Yeah, but
Blue
it
was
was.
Mexican San Andres Maduro.
Yeah. And the
And
black
then
was Nicaraguan.
they're gonna go Connecticut and they'll go white.
See, that's what I think. I'd be totally down with that. If they could put out a low cost Connecticut that's like, I know this sounds dumb,
So
but
blue is Mexican Sumatra.
yeah.
Ooh, all right, all right.
So Mexican Sumatra's okay. I am super not a fan of Ecuadorian Sumatra unless I like dirty socks, and I don't. So
And then this is the black's Mexican San Andres. This is and
yeah.
then so all Mexican wrappers.
Is there a Mexican Connecticut? Sounds like a
Let's-
joke.
let's- that-
Dude, you know what?
They
Sounds like
should
a fucking
innovate that.
joke.
Innovate that.
Wouldn't it be okay? How funny would this be?
Gosh,
They
I
come
gotta
out
be careful
with the
about what I
Mexican
say here. Actually,
Connecticut.
look at our presidency. I can say about anything right now.
They come out with a Mexican Connecticut, and it's good. Casa 1910 is going to look pretty silly being
Yeah.
a Mexican manufacturer. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mexican Connecticut.
Mexican
Sounds like
Connecticut.
a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Mexican Connecticut.
Some
The
good
pitcher in
coffee.
the Rhode
I like
Island
this
League.
coffee.
All right. Before this
This is
degrades too
real gourmet
far,
shit.
wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the full written review on the website, developingpalace.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Red cigar.